Hello everyone, welcome to a fresh episode of dApp Library. This is Yash here from Shardeum Foundation, and for the folks who are watching us for the first time, this is dApp Library. dApp Library is the show where we showcase all of the dApps that are being built on Shardeum, have a chat with the dApps, and know more about them. One of such dApps is Bandit, and trust me, it has been a long time since we wanted to do this, but now that we finally here, we have the bad boys with us. We have Bad Tripsy and Bad Request. So, guys, how are you doing?
Hi,
Yeah,
Yash.
good.
Absolutely amazing. So, what about you? How have you been? How's Shardeum going on for you?
Yeah, it's great. Like for me, it is great. Just let me know how are you guys and what's up, what's happening right now.
We are, making a couple of tech upgrades at Bandit, and we're constantly evolving the product right now. So, we're taking in feedback from users, and then we're making all the developments to keep it run efficiently. So, yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, like since last 9 months since we've been formed since 9 months. Like we're 9 months old almost. So like it's a pretty wild ride from what we were to what we are now. Everything has been pretty nice for us so far.
Yeah, and I think when we're talking about the journey, we'll come to that. But before that, I would like to just understand what Bandit is, so that the people who are listening us will also have an idea. Although I know what Bandit is, but yeah, definitely others would like to know. So yeah.
Okay, so if I can I interact with the audience directly? Can I
Yeah.
ask them a couple of
Yeah,
questions?
sure. You can just ask them to drop chats, drop
Okay.
things in the chats. Yeah.
Okay, so Bandit is basically, guys, it's a platform that aggregates NFT. So when I say aggregate, it basically means that we take NFT projects across different blockchains and then we put them all together at one single platform. But then again, you must be like, yeah, it's a pretty general thing, like anyone can do it. But that's not the thing. Like we are completely focused on the primary aspect of any project. Primary aspect means the minting part, not the secondary sales, not the tertiary sales. So we are completely focused on the minting part. Like if you're able to find any NFT that you come across and you want to mint it, currently you have to go to that NFT's website and then you have to probably get whitelisted and you have to go to that particular website, connect your wallet with that website's dApp, and then you have to interact with it in order to buy that NFT, right? But what we at Bandit are doing, we are completely aggregating all of that process, and then we are completely removing all those dependencies of finding the website, finding Twitter of the platform, finding roadmap of the platform for the NFT project. So you can just go to the platform, our platform, and then you can select any project that you wish to mint, and then you can go ahead and collect it right away from our platform. Like the entire minting will also happen from our page. So that's one thing that we are doing. That's just one part of it, but we are also focused on helping developers, helping brands, helping other projects, even creators, get onboarded into this space by giving them tools. So we have also built certain tools, certain protocols that can help you grow your community, grow your art collection, grow your NFT collection. So that's what Bandit Network is.
Yeah, basically a one-stop solution for not just minting NFTs, but primary NFTs, but at the same time also for creators as well, right?
Right.
Yeah, and so what was the idea? Like, how did you guys start with it, and what did you guys have in your mind when you were starting with Bandit?
I think initially what we wanted to do was we saw that, the NFT collection, the NFT primary minting market is spread across multiple different websites. So we wanted to come up with a solution that will make collectors, especially, come across different projects that may be the next potential BAYC or Azuki or any blue chip project.
Yeah.
So any project has a potential to grow up, So, but these projects are not every project is discoverable as we speak right now. Some projects are just hidden and they're just building in stealth mode. Nobody knows where they are, what they're doing. So we decided that, we will be collaborating with such projects and we will be giving them the platform to, have a collector base come and interact with their project. That was the initial idea, but then we started developing tools, then we started developing protocols for developers as well, for creators as well. So there are certain creators who won't have enough knowledge about having a proper front end. So if you're creating any smart contract and you need a front end, you need a lot of technical knowledge. So we eased that process a little bit so that it becomes easier. Obviously there are certain basic technical knowledge they're required, like you need to have knowledge about smart contract, you need to have a little bit of knowledge about how the smart contract functions. So once you deploy your basic smart contract, you can just come to us and then deploy your front end. So, you can make a nice, cool minting page. You can have the entire roadmap presented there. You can connect your website, you can connect your Twitter, you can show your Discord. So we built all that.
Yeah, I think that's really needed because I also see a lot of projects. They don't have all of the resources, like, right? They don't have the required audience, the required community that's needed. And I think Bandit provides that, right?
Absolutely.
So now that we have talked about the story and like what was the reason behind building Bandit, can you tell us who is building Bandit? So like the team that you guys have, the people behind Bandit and the community that's backing you. So if you can tell us more about that.
Yeah, sure. So Bandit Network is founded by Sandesh Suvarna. So he is the lead founder of Bandit Network. And then he also founded WazirX NFT, by the way. So previously, he founded WazirX NFT. Then right now he has founded Bandit Network. And he has a huge, massive experience of over 12 years, working in tech. And then we have Arjun Shetty. He is our CTO. He was also involved in WazirX NFT. He was director of engineering there. And he also has an insane, massive 14 plus years of engineering experience in tech. Then Nischal and Siddharth, they both are primary investors and advisors for the company. So that's pretty awesome because that's where I think Shardeum and Bandit kind of intersects together, right? So that's there. And we have a very well versed team of individuals. I'll just name them because we don't have a pretty big team.
Yeah.
We have a very small team. And we have Arul Armstrong. He is the co-developer of Bandit Network. Then we have Deepak Bolur. He handles business developments and partnerships. And he's an insane person. Like you gotta talk to him. And we have Jyotishwar Bhushan, who handles business operations and partnerships. Then we have Jeron Xavier. He's also the co-developer in the team. And then we have Puneet Gowda. He handles front-end development and core development. And then we have Sai Chiran, who handles front-end development. And then finally, in this session with me, we have Shreetheja, and he's also co-developer. And he's, he's pretty good. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's pretty insane at what he does.
For sure. So yeah, Shreetheja, since you are also here, can you tell us what you do at Bandit?
Yeah, so I work on the stuff that users can't see, but I work where I get the data from blockchain and make sure our platform is in sync with blockchain. All the blockchains we are connected, and I mostly interact with all the chains, including most of it is Shardeum. So we get the data from Shardeum, and it's a pretty new network, and it's very, very fast. To become that faster network, I guess there are some changes required in in the platform. So I handle those stuff, integrating third-party tools to the Bandit platform.
Even though it's not visible, but definitely you're making a lot of impact. So everybody who's working, so that's there. As we were talking, so you just mentioned about Bandit being just 9 months old, and same goes for Shardeum. Shardeum is just 1 year old now. Like we'll be celebrating Shardeum's first year anniversary on 2nd of Feb. So talking about the community response, how has been the response for Bandit from the Shardeum
So
community? Yeah, since
yeah,
you guys
so
are, yeah,
like I've seen a lot of Web3 communities, but what I can say for Shardium is, I mean, what I have seen in Shardium is it's very healthy and the growth was very natural. So the users, whoever there on Shardium, they really want to grow the Web3 ecosystem, right? So
yeah.
after partnering with Shardium, we have seen quite a massive user base. The community growing, our community also growing. And one of the best thing when community grows is they tend to raise all these. They tend to raise all these issues, which actually edges a sword of our platform. So that was very interesting to see like how the all the issues were resolved as we grow the user base. Also, we are looking forward for the mainnet launch, which would be much faster and which will actually serve our primary goals of making user experience much smoother. So yeah, that is what Shadium sets apart from other networks.
That's great. That's great. Just as you mentioned that you have seen a tremendous growth, do you guys have any data or some sort of alpha that you'd like to share that these many users have joined Bandit and these are the people who are using Bandit? Do you have any numbers or maybe if not, we'll keep it for another chat.
Yeah, the growth was very substantial. I don't have a particular number, but what happened is we monitor the website. Especially me, I monitor the website so that too much of users will tend to grow the data to be fetched from blockchain will be too very high, and the resource we use will be like very high. So one thing after partnering with Bandit, Shadium, what I've seen is all our resources were capped off. That was pretty high because we have set our resources much higher limit, and that itself says what was the traffic we saw from Shadium community
Damn, that's
and all
that's
that.
that's crazy. So since we are since we are talking about the growth aspect of it, do you guys have any strategies in place on how are you planning to grow Bandit further? Can you elaborate something on that line?
Yeah, yes. So I think our main growth strategy has been to completely creating a feedback loop with the audience directly, so that we keep getting feedback and then we keep improving the product. That is one growth strategy, and then basically it's platform centric. Like we want to keep it very smooth. And making it user friendly and accessible has always been on the table. Like we want to keep improving user experience, user interface as well, often at times. Then another strategy that we are primarily working on right now is collaborating as much as we can, and especially with all the players in the NFT space, and collaborating with blockchains, wallet companies, and other NFT marketplaces, potential NFT marketplaces, and so that any like both the parties can get reach and visibility across, and more people can discover both the projects. So that is what we are working on. And NFTs, what we have discovered after myself, I have been an NFT collector since Wazirex NFT. I have connected on BNB chain, on Ethereum chain as well. So my take is that NFTs are much more than just JPEGs and PNGs. Like they are much more than that. There is utility aspect of it. There is like dApp aspect of it. You can use it for like so many functionalities, and that's what we intend to cover. That's what we are building entire Bandit network for. Like we want to incorporate as many use cases as we can using NFTs.
For sure, for sure. That's like when you're talking about NFTs, it's not just JPEGs, that's for sure, because I have been also seeing and talking about the collaboration, the collaboration aspect for the growth. I have seen that. I have seen you guys collaborating with Unstoppable Domains and other huge players in the market as well. So, yeah, kudos to that. And since we are talking about growing things, since we are talking about communities. Are there any metrics that you are planning to work towards? Like, is there something that you guys are working towards? What is there anything exciting that we can look forward to on Bandit?
Yeah, so yeah, there are a lot of exciting
Yeah.
things that are going to come up even after the mainnet, betanet launch of Shardeum.
Yeah.
I really want to insist people to check the Discord daily. We are going to launch some exciting things on our platform relating to Shardeum. Uh, and also, as Tripsy said, our main goal is to process to make the process of NFT launch as well as connecting the proper collectors to the right project much smoother, right? So to achieve this, we are looking forward to increase our primary minters, and also bring out all the good collections for our collectors on our platform. And also we are trying to increase our chain numbers so that chain shouldn't be a factor when trading NFTs like on our platform. So yeah, just stay tuned to the Discord on our Discord after the beta net launch. It's going to be very exciting things are happening.
Definitely looking forward to that. And since you've been talking about updates, just out of curiosity, I wanted to ask, there are a lot of projects which are built on Shardium, like a lot of NFT projects which are being built on Shardium. They're already listed on Bandit, right? Like a lot of projects have already listed.
Yes, a lot of projects are already listed. I think Yogama is listed. The Lion Force NFT is listed.
Yeah, cool.
So even the proof of community itself is listed on Bandit.
Definitely. That's something now. That's where I was. That's where I wanted to come now. So we had this Shardium had this integration with Bandit. So more about that you can explain it to us right now, and at the same time you can take us through the demonstration of Bandit and how can we claim POAPs and all the stuff that we can do. So maybe if you can share your screen, just take us through the things that we can do. That would be like great.
Sure, I'll go through a deck I have made for you
Yeah,
guys.
sure. Just let me know when you start sharing your screen.
Yeah, is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sir.
that's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so guys, this is the deck we have prepared for you. Let me just explain all the aspects one by one. So Bandit Network, what we are doing is we are simplifying NFT distribution and ownership for all. Okay, now this is the basic introductions that we have. This is basically a one-liner, you can say. So Bandit Network is a Web3 platform that focuses on non-fungible tokens. It allows creators and developers and brands to create and provide primary NFT distribution across different blockchains from a single platform. So note how I have highlighted this word, primary NFT distribution. So keep that in mind, okay? Now this is the key features that we are building, and it's on a back end. So this is one of the most exciting things that I personally like was the universal mint button. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to partner with websites and allow them to use our infrastructure to help NFT projects get minted on their platform. I hope I didn't lost you guys there. So basically, anyone can mint across any of our partner websites. So that is one thing. Then NFT APIs, we will be providing them NFT APIs so that they can pull data from our platform to their platform, in which we'll be showing them the upcoming and live NFT projects that are actually currently minting right now. And then the coin swap integration. This is also one integration that we are coming up, in which you will be able to swap any coin that is built on a blockchain apart from that blockchain's native coin. So for example, let's take an example of Shardium. So if on Shardium blockchain, if some other coin is launched, and let's say XYZ or ABC. So ABC can be swapped for SHM, and then ABC can be used to mint particular NFT projects. So any NFT smart contract that will support ABC, they will be able to swap with SHM, and then they will be able to mint using ABC. So that's how we are working on it. Then this is one of the most coolest or very simplified, but yet it's cool for me because it's crazy. I was just talking to Shreetheja today as well. How cool is this? So basically, you will be able to create your own minting website. All you have to do is fetch your smart contract that you have deployed, like contract address, and then a couple of other technical stuff, and then you have to put it here, and then you will be able to have your front end, in which you can have your community come in and mint the NFT project. Then multi-chain support. This is, I guess, pretty self-explanatory. So right now we are supporting Shardeum, Solana, Ethereum, and BNB chain. So these 4 chains currently we are supporting. We'll be integrating more and more chains as we expand. And the POAP protocol support. This is one protocol that we have built. This is Bandit's protocol, in which we basically give out digital badges as a reward. So you can have some community event going on, and if you want to, share some token with them, like for attending, basically proof that they attended. So you can use Bandit protocol for that. Then next we have the token wrap. This is also one of the cool thing that I came across. Using this concept, token wrapped NFT, you can basically incentivize your community with your token prior to even launching it. Like, if for example, if SHM has not launched to the mainnet, right? So what SHM community and SHM can do is that they can launch NFT that is wrapped with the token. So they can get an airdrop of 25 SHM NFTs or 50 SHM NFTs. So that's how this entire NFT wrapped FT wrapped NFT, that's what I call them, and even Sandesh calls it. So that's how this works. And I have listed a couple of compelling use cases. There are more obviously, but yeah, these are the most compelling ones according to me. Blockchain games can use NFTs to reward users with in-game items. This we did with Born to Die. Born to Die is a upcoming game in which they basically reward users for playing and then using in-game assets, right? So your in-game assets are basically NFTs. So they used us to distribute the entire access pass of their game. Then artists can use Bandit Network to mint and sell their digital NFTs. This is also one of the use case. Then communities can use POAP protocol to reward the members with POAP loyalty badges. And fourth one is NFT launch calendar platforms can earn an upfront revenue by enabling mint for projects listed. There's that. These are a couple of compelling use cases. And then let's talk about the Shardeum and Bandit integration. So what we have done is that we have integrated with Shardeum blockchain to provide a complete seamless experience for the Shardeum community to create and distribute NFTs on the Shardeum blockchain. So what we will be doing, is that, we will be enabling creators, developers, and brands to take advantage of these features, and we will be helping you guys create NFTs and distribute using the protocols that we made for you. So yeah, that's it, guys. You guys can check out our website, and you can also explore what we are doing. So that's the deck, Yash. Now coming to platform demo. This is the platform. You can see the featured collection right here. These are primarily those collections that we have collaborated with. And if you go down, you will have stats in which we show all of these stats. Then if you go to collection page, you will be able to see these NFT projects that have been listed across different chains. So if I tick on, let's say, Shardeum. So these 3 projects right now are on Shardeum. There was one more project, Yogama, but I guess it's sold out. So that's why it's not showing. So these are the projects that haven't been sold out yet. And then we have this thing also. We have a mentor SBT. This is a different thing. Like, I'll have to explain it in a little bit. But yeah, if I had to explain it in one liner, it's basically proves your ownership on blockchain of any NFT that you had minted. So that's it. That is one liner of this. And one awesome thing that I wanted to show to the Shardeum community was this thing. So right now, let's suppose you wanted to launch your NFT project and you had deployed a contract and you wanted to submit a collection, right? So this is the part I was talking about, in which you just have to deploy your contract on the Shardeum blockchain. And then once you have deployed it, you can come here and you can fill all this info and then you can submit it. So I'll do it quickly to show you guys. This won't take too long because I have already deployed one contract on Shardeum blockchain. So I will name this Tripsy NFT collection, and then I'll add this contract.
And guys, this is currently exclusive to Shardeum. So
yeah, this is only enabled to the Shardeum community. No other chain can do this. I'll price it 0 SHM and I'll have a total supply of 999, let's say. Now I'll just once you deploy a smart contract on blockchain, you also get something like contract ABI. So I will add it here. And then I'll add a description. Tripsy's NFT collection. Free mint. Username. Discord. I don't know. What's my Discord? Let me see.
Do put the link here. do put the link of this collection here. Maybe people will just start minting it.
In website, I think I'll just add Twitter, maybe twitter.com. Okay, so now this is the mint function. So once you have pulled your contract API, right, you will have these mint functions available to you from the API, I guess. Right, Shreetheja?
Yeah. So the APIs will be having all those mint functions. You can reach out to us which are supported, like only 2, 3, 4 are supported. And you can like just scroll down through that function and select your mint function, which is going to be triggered by our platform.
Yeah. So if you have, let's say, some whitelisted people who you want to whitelist, you can also give us a list of that. So we will whitelist only those people. So once I have, so my contract API has a safe mint function. So I'll just go with that. And then I'll add some picture.
And guys, that is like picked up from your API. So it's fine if your API is having some different mint functions. It will be picked up from here.
I'll add the cover photo as well. This is completely random. I'm not even putting an effort to make it look good. Okay, so now we have everything set. Now I'll submit it.
Looks like you're a huge anime fan.
Yes, I am. So now I have submitted the collection. Now what happens is that we have a backend, like dashboard we have made for our internal work. So Shreetheja has access to that. What he will do is that he will now go through the contract, and if it's suited for the platform, he will allow it to come on this page. So Shreetheja, can you let me know once you have approved it?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you must be able to see it.
Okay, so once I click on Shardeum, you can see that my NFT collection is right now here. So have you enabled the mint?
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. So the mint is enabled, the contract address, everything is here. So I'll just mint one NFT for you, in front of you guys.
And do post the link here. I'm super sure that people will mint this. So yeah, see, people have already started asking for the links.
So
yeah.
Once I have confirmed the transaction. Yeah, but this NFT does not have any, IPFS or any artwork behind it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's just a smart contract. So yeah, the NFT collection has been minted. So that's the user experience of your project. Like that's the user experience here. It's basically the front end, the minting aspect. So if you deploy your NFT on Shardeum blockchain, you can use this method to create a minting page and even include roadmap, all the information, and then have your community come and mint here.
I have seen a lot of people using other blockchains to issue NFTs to Shardeum community. So now I think this is a good solution for them, right?
Yes, what we are currently working on a small documentation in which we'll be covering everything step by step. How you can deploy your smart contract, what all things are necessary. So once we have completed it, we will roll out bounties from our end, for which, for completing which you will be able to get NFTs as a reward as well. So that is one thing that we are working on. So that, we want to basically educate people to understand that smart contract deployment and even creating a minting page is not that hard. It's not rocket science.
Definitely.
I am a non-tech guy, by the way. I do not know anything, but I gave like at least a couple of hours every day to understand how exactly it works, and I was able to understand it. So I think if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Definitely, it's super easy for me as well. I think I can easily use and launch my own collection now. So stay tuned to my Twitter handle. Most probably I'll be launching a collection super soon on Bandit. So that's there. And I think, do you have any other things to share as well?
No, Shreetheja, do you want anything else to share?
I think you covered everything we wanted to speak about. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. We have more developments happening. We will be rolling out announcement as and when they're being
Yeah.
rolled out.
Yeah, just keep an eye on our platform after the beta net launch happens. Very exciting things that are currently ongoing, building things we are building it. Yeah, that's all.
So yeah, never miss a mint. That's there. I just
Another-
read it, and yeah, I really like the platform. To be honest, I have used it, and I see the platform is super easy. I also like the feature where community can just have their own pages, their own front end, and it's super easy to launch your NFTs at the end of the day. So yeah, super cool. And so coming to the main net, like Shardeum mainnet, we are on a test net right now. We are launching our beta net, that is Shardeum Sphinx. So how how much prepared are you, and how excited are you for Shardium mainnet, and when can we see Bandit on Shardium mainnet?
I think from technical point of view, I'll let Shreetheja answer that question.
Yeah, so I mean, if I go in more technical deep things, like Shardium is very different from other chains, right? So like, it's having, as a name suggests, has the feature called Shard, which can match the TPS of like the fastest chains like that are existing, that is Solana or Polygon or some chains, but also provide that EVM support, which Solana currently doesn't support EVMs. So Shardium is one of the chain that we expect, and also we know for sure that is going to meet our goals. That is making our platform smoother by its super fast TPS that have been promised, uh, and also it will also provide a good opportunity to reach out on good partners in the ecosystem that are currently growing from the grounds for our platform.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that integration as soon as we Shardium goes to the mainnet. And just last, so before we wrap off, I have just one last question to you guys, and this is just out of curiosity that I want to ask you. Have you tested out Shardium dApps? And if yes, which dApp did you like the most? This is just a personal question with that I'm asking you guys.
Personally, I would like the one that launched a couple of months ago. I'm not sure when it launched. It was Prio Marketplace. It was basically an NFT marketplace for Shardium.
Yeah.
So I did had my time with it. I was exploring it, but I guess the website is not down. It's not up anymore. So that was the one dApp that I really liked. I mostly play with all the NFT dApps that I come across. NFT analytics or any dApp that revolves around NFTs. So I often explore it. Shreetheja, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, always a new marketplace will be like exciting to look into, right? So yeah, I was also exploring that, and also not exactly dApps, but I was going through the startup vision, uh, which was very challenging to solve in a technical point of view. So I keep myself updated with that visions because people over there are very competitive and they come up with very innovative solutions. That yeah.
For sure, I have seen. So, Sprio is such a good, to be honest, such a good dApp. But I think, yeah, they are working on something right now. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, definitely, Shardium missions is something a lot of people are solving. A lot of people can't solve. There are a lot of friends of mine as well who really want to, just solve the mission. So that's there. But anyway, I think we've covered almost all of the things, and just would like to thank you guys for being here, taking us through Bandit, and also taking the community through Bandit network. So that's there. Do you guys have anything that you would like to share before we end things up?
Yeah, first of all, yes, thank you, so much for helping in us walk through the entire process of dApp library. It's been a massive help for us because we wanted to let the community know what exactly it is we are building. We are obviously working on the content side of things and documentation side of things on our end so that anyone can come on board and start building on Shardeum along with Bandit. So one thing that I'm completely excited about for Shardeum is that the mainnet launch. During mainnet launch, I hope somebody takes the. I hope Spreo does it. Spreo Marketplace has done it already. So I hope they expand into Shardeum and more and more people start launching their NFT collections on Shardeum. Because at the end of the day, as a blockchain, I think we need more and more people interacting with it, right? And NFT is your primary thing, using which you can interact with the blockchain. So I think guys, come up with more and more projects, come up with more and more insane ideas, any new use case for NFTs apart from the current ones, just think of any idea and just execute it on Shardeum. And we will help you integrate it with Bandit, and we will even help you distribute it, and so that's the ending note I would like to say. Shreetheja?
Yeah. So very 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 much excited. As a techie, I am like it's a basic concept. I mean, I was thinking through this basic concept of sharding, all those stuff. So much excited to see how the beta net will go and what will be the results of it. And yeah, I'm planning to attend a event myself, Bangalore or somewhere.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah. Sorry to interrupt. So two things, Yash. I'm also interested in events, IRL events. So I hope one will happen in Mumbai. I'll be coming there. And second, I'm very excited to be a node validator on Shardeum. So yeah, these two things I'm also super excited about Shardeum.
I mean,
Yeah.
who isn't? I am also super excited for all of those things, and so here is a shameless plug. We have our BetaNet launch on 2nd Feb, so everybody is invited to the events, and if you cannot attend, you can always go to the online event and you can always watch it live. So that's there. And yeah, thank you so much again, guys, for being here, taking us through Bandit, and also I would like to thank you the community. Like, thanks everybody who's watching us, and we'll see you in another episode of dApp Library next week. So till then, thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you,
Bye.
Bandit.